Shalom to the elect of Israel, of Yashar Allah. Welcome to GMS Gals in the Streets. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakwadash, whom I worship. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who taught me his word in sincerity and in truth, and are still on the streets teaching his word in sincerity and in truth all the way to the end, even unto death. Salutations to the Akim. They are affiliated with GMS, and those who are not affiliated with GMS are still speaking in the spirit of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, and Bahashem Dash, like GMS. This is Elder Saga Run, and this is just another article that caught my eye on RT News. You know, I got the RT app, and you know, this is just a little break from the norm, you know, but nonetheless, it is going to be an quick edifying lesson because it's dealing with the spiritual world, you know. The spiritual world does exist, you know. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem Rakakwadash, they exist. You don't see them, you know. The naked human eye cannot see the Most High, His Son, the holy angels, and then also you can't see Satan and his demons or whatever. Going back and forth on the planet Earth because that's what they do. You know, you got certain angels whose job is to come down to Earth. With the righteous angels, the angels on the right. Their job is to come down on Earth, see what's going on, and report back to the Father. Or to carry out a certain mission that the Lord gave them to do. You know, whether it is to, come to destroy certain people or cause certain people to go the way that the Most High wants them to go. In whatever case, they come down to do the will of the Lord. Same thing with the angels on the left. Same thing with them. They come down here to fulfill the will of the Lord. They on both sides, the angels fulfill the will of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Okay. So anyway, these Esau. The elites, they are highly satanic, okay? They speak with demonic spirits, or they call them spiritual guides, whatever. Back in the day, the elder apostles, they used to, especially, Elder Apostle Tahar, he used to every now and then bring, videos or tapes of different things, history, or people breaking down, about the New World Order and stuff like that. It was this one tape. It went back to the old school, and it was dealing with a dude by the name of John Todd. Now, John Todd was a high level warlock or witch within the Illuminati ranks. He made it all the way to the top. And he was part of the inner circles, so to speak, of the Illuminati. So he revealed in this tape a lot of things. The reason why he made a tape, he called himself being saved by the Lord, and that he became a Christian, which I don't believe that for a second, right? And so anyway. Yeah, because once you're in that Illuminati shit, man, you're in there, So, and if you leave them, they would just simply kill you, So I believe he was just still down with the, playing the double agent, so to speak. But anyway, I caught this article here, and if you know Esau, he loves bringing out like movies dealing with witchcraft, you know, like um, um, you had something on Netflix called Bright. Will Smith played in it, which really it was dealing with um, Esau versus Jacob. You know, you had the elves. You know, the elves, they had the superpowers and stuff. That represented the Illuminati. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's called Bright on Netflix. And then you had the I forgot their names. Oh, the orcs. You had the orcs. You know, and those orcs represented Jake. You know, but Esau loves, you know, bringing out all, you had, you know, movies like Lord of the Rings. You know, you had elves up in there, elves, hobbits, and all kind of crazy shit. You know, you had let's see, oh, Harry Potter, the whole Potter series. That's all, you know, witchcraft. You know, elevating witchcraft, man. Right? So Esau's definitely into all that. And but you see, Esau understands the left, because that's what Esau is. Esau, he is of the left. You see, Jacob, we are of the right. So they're doing what they, you know, you can't get mad at an Edomite because they into the witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? All that is the opposite of us. You know. So it's and that's the balance, right? You know, righteousness and wickedness. You know, we are the sons of righteousness, Yasharallah, and Esau, the Edomites, they are the sons of wickedness. All right. All right. So anyway, so the reason why I'm bringing this out is to prove that, yeah, man, in this setup here, we are surrounded by the spiritual world, man. You see, you can't see it. Keep in mind of you had Elisha and his servant Gehazi. Okay, when I believe the Syrian army was coming to fight against Israel, you know, Gehazi was all scared and panicking and stuff, and Elisha had to calm him down and be like, listen, man, relax. He said there are more that be with us than be with them. All right, and he prayed. Elisha asked the Lord to open up the mind of his servant Gehazi to see spiritually, to open up his spiritual eye to see what was going on. And when he did that, he saw all the Lord's army, man, the chariots, the angels. Okay, he seen them in the sky. He seen them coming, ready to destroy the Syrians. And so it's just to show you that that's that spiritual realm. The spiritual realm is all around us, man. You know, it's all around us, man. So I'm gonna read this article, and then bring out a few scriptures, and then, you know, close it out. So it says, Elf Commissioner. Now this is, you know, you reading this, you laugh, you shit, but this is, look, man, this is true, you know. All right, you do have elves or elves. They're demons. That's all it is. All right, Esau calls them whatever the hell he wants to call them, but all they are is demons. Okay, it says Elf Commissioner banishes trolls and bad spirits from German highway. Right, because the German highway is called the Autobahn, right? And it's not like the U.S. National highways, you know, where you got the speed is regulated. You know, you got you know, speed limits and stuff like that. The Autobahn doesn't. You could go as fast as you want to go, or as slow as you want to go. So there's always accidents there, you know. And the article will bring that out as well. So it says, Elf Commissioner banishes trolls and bad spirits from German highway. A German road authority has called in an health commissioner and an animal communicator to help tackle road deaths on a particularly hazardous stretch of highway. The unconventional move was taken by the Lower Saxony State Road Authority in a desperate attempt to improve road safety. To improve road safety on the A2 Autobahn outside Hanover, where an average of 5 accidents take place every day. Self-described health commissioner Melanie Rudder speculated that the road accidents were being caused by trolls and elves who were being disturbed by the motorway, and offered to try appease the Middle Earth creatures. Now, listen, we believe in the spiritual realm, and whether they be trolls or elves or whatever the hell. Look, they're demons, evil spirits, and yes, I believe that there are spirits that cause a lot of accidents. And back in the school, the old school in Connecticut that we had, all right, in the '90s, right there on the corner of where the school was, the intersection there was always accidents there, man. It was as if there was an angel there that was causing people to get into accidents, and I believe that. I believe that. All right, because there is the spiritual realm, man. Okay, and there are spirits that evil spirits and good spirits that cause things to happen down here on earth, man. So yes, I do believe that yeah, they more than likely those are spirits on that highway causing people to get into bad accidents or whatever, man. Okay. Assisted by animal communicator Marianne Lenhoff and escorted by a road authority official, she traveled to 5 points along the motorway where a high number of accidents had occurred. The spiritual communicators immediately detected very sad energies. According to Hanoresh Algermine, and sought forgiveness from the mythical beings and wild boars. Certain parts of the motorway have now been energetically sealed, they said. There has been no further accidents on at least one of the 5 treacherous points since the mystical intervention. However, a collision nearby between 2 trucks on Monday led to one driver sustaining life-threatening injuries. We are an open-minded authority that supports all our citizens and supports many activities. Friedhelm Fischer, the head of the State Road Authority, explained. Although the ELF outreach project was deployed at no extra cost to the Road Authority, it has been sharply criticized by the Lower Saxony Transport Ministry. We do not consider spiritually to be an appropriate method for improving traffic safety. Yeah, because they're looking at it on a more carnal sense. That spirits don't exist. Spirits don't cause people to get into accidents. But guess what? Yes, the hell they do. All right, and yes, these spirits do exist. Okay. So-called paranormal activity does happen. Okay, because this is within the earth there is a spiritual world, man. All right. We do not consider spirituality to be an appropriate method for improving traffic safety. The ministry told broadcaster NDR, noting that if it had been duly informed, I'm sorry, noting that if it had been duly informed, the project would have been immediately prohibited. That's why they ain't. That's why they ain't let y'all know anything. Right? It says there were 3,538 accidents on the A2 section, which is the Autobahn of Lower Saxony in 2017. According to police figures, compared with 3,516 in the previous year. All right, so I just wanted to bring that out real quick, this article, and then now I'm going to go into some scriptures, okay, to prove to you that there are spirits that are constantly meddling in human affairs. Okay. So we're going to read Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. Let's read the 10th verse, right? It says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, and in the power of his might," meaning spiritually be strong. Because you got to be spiritually strong to fight against these spiritual elements, man. These which are demons that will try to make you go off, man, and do something that you're not supposed to do, and try to make you go against the Father and His Son, go against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, right? It says, "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." Right? And how does the devil come? His wiles. How does he do it? He does it spiritually, man. Right? Because Satan and his demons, they're spiritual beings. You can't see them, but they'll cause things to happen, man. Because you don't see them don't mean that they don't exist, right? But see, that's Esau. Esau he's carnal like that, and two-thirds of our people are carnal like that. You know what I'm saying? Now the elites of Esau, they understand it because though they are spiritual in the wicked sense. In other words, they understand the left and they practice it. Okay. All right. So you got to be strong in the Lord. You got to be strong. So when those spirits try to mess with you, they can't, because your mind, because the spirit resides in the mind. So Satan and his demons, they'll come at you mentally. They'll come through thoughts. They come. It's as we're gonna read. It's a spiritual battle. It says, "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. You see, this is not about a physical fight here on earth, man. It's a spiritual fight here on earth, where spirits are all around you, and they try to come at you, man. You know, try to cause you to go off, or they'll in this case, in the case of this article, there are those evil spirits out there that will cause people to get messed up, man, get into accidents, you know, to be destroyed. All right, so it's definitely a spiritual thing, man. Which the majority of the world they don't understand. They don't understand that side, that world, man. You know. It says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers." It's talking about spiritual forces, man. Right? Spiritual forces from the left, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. And that goes into like the Illuminati, because they are all practicing witches, you know. Anybody who says that they are a Mason and they're down with the Illuminati, they are practicing witches, practicing warlocks, or what have you. All right, satanic priests and priestesses. Okay, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. You see. So it's like you got different levels of demons, man. Just like you got different levels of the angels. You know, you got the archangels, right? You know, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, right? And then you got angels under them, you know, who are strong too, you know, who are powerful too. Like the angel who came down to Samson's father, Manoah, and Samson's mother, you know. He came to them. Samson's mother told Manoah, Samson's father, that you know, because Manoah asked her, you know, what did he look like, and I believe she said that he had a fierce countenance, meaning he was kind of dreadful to look at, man, scary. And after the angel finished speaking with them or whatever, and told him what was going to go down with Samson, the angel threw himself into the fire that they had, and he went up to the Father like that, you know. So that's that world that you don't see, you know. You don't see a lot of people, because they don't see. If they can't see it, if they can't touch it, they ain't gonna believe it, you know. And Yahushua told Thomas that. He said, "Look, man, blessed are they, you know, that believe without seeing, so to speak, you know," because Thomas didn't believe that was Yahushua when he resurrected. He wanted to feel the holes that were pierced in Yahushua's hands by the Romans, you know. He wanted to put his hand in the side of Yahushua, you know, in order to believe, you know. And then once he did that, then he believed, you know. Now that didn't make him not one of the 12, one of the apostles, but it was for an example that, look, man, you got certain jakes that unless they see it, man, they won't believe it. Okay. 13th verse. That says, "Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand." So, and that the whole armor is talking about the scriptures, man. You know, the scriptures, man. Doing the work, you know, constantly doing the work, constantly staying in this, so that those evil spirits don't overtake you by overwhelming you with their evil ass, you know, forces or whatever, man. Okay, but look, if you are of the elect of the Most High, you would not be touched. Like Yahweh Shai said, that all those that Yahweh has given him, he has lost none except the son of perdition, which was Judas Iscariot, that betrayed Yahweh Shai. Okay. So now we're going. This is in the Apocrypha, in the book of Tobit, and I wanted to bring out a scripture dealing with a certain. There was a certain demon that kept on killing the husbands of the certain woman that Tobit was going to marry, and because he was a jealous demon, he pretty much he wanted this woman all to himself. And the name of the demon, I'm gonna let you know right now, was as right here, Tobit, the 3rd chapter and the 17th verse. It was a demon by the name of Asmodeus, the evil spirit. It says Asmodeus, the evil spirit, which is a demon. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just read a little bit about that and show you that you got demons that will actually kill people, man. It's the, like I said, it's the spiritual realm. Now they can't touch the Most High's anointed. They can't touch the Most High's elect. So it ain't nothing for brothers to fear. They operate according to the will of the Most High, and they cannot override it. They can't override the will of the Most High. Okay. But I'm just bringing this out to prove that yes, there is that demonic. I mean, there is a spiritual realm. Okay, within our realm, and you got the righteous angels, and you got the evil, and you got the wicked angel. The wicked side, or the evil side, which are also known as demons. Okay, led by Satan. All right. So now this is Tobit, the 3rd chapter and 17th verse. But give me a second, I might read above that. So it reads, it came to pass the same day that in Ecbatane, a city of Media, Sarah the daughter of Raguel was also reproached by her father's maids, because that she had been married to 7 husbands, whom Asmodeus, the evil spirit, had killed. You see? So just to show you, man, you got evil spirits that can do harm to men here on earth. All right, that's the spiritual realm, man, within ours. Whom Asmodeus, the evil spirit, had killed before they had lain with her. Dost thou not know, they said, that thou hast strangled thine husbands? They were trying to accuse her of killing, all her husbands. Thou hast had already 7 husbands, neither wast thou named after any of them. Wherefore dost thou beat us for them? If they be dead, go thy ways after them. Let us never see of thee either son or daughter. When she heard these things, she was very sorrowful, so that she thought to have strangled herself. And she said, I am the only daughter of my father, and if I do this, it shall be a reproach unto him, and I shall bring his old age with sorrow unto the grave. Verse 11. Then she prayed toward the window and said, Blessed art thou, O Lord my power, and thine holy and glorious name is blessed and honorable forever. Let all thy works praise thee forever. And now, O Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, I set mine eyes and my face toward thee, and say, Take me out of the earth, that I may hear no more the reproach. Thou thou knowest, Lord, that I am pure from all sin with man, and that I never polluted my name, nor the name nor the name of my father in the land of my captivity. I am the only daughter of my father, neither hath he any child to be his heir, neither any near kinsman, nor any son of his alive, to whom I may keep myself for a wife. My 7 husbands are already dead, and why should I live? But if it please not thee that I should die, command some regard to be had of me, and pity taken of me, that I hear no more reproach. So the prayers, so the prayers of them both were heard, and before the majesty of the great power of Yahweh, and Raphael was set to heal them both, that is, to scale away the whiteness of Tobit's eyes, and to give Sarah the daughter of Raguel for a wife to Tobias the son of Tobit, and to bind Asmodeus the evil spirit. And this is all done in the spirit now. All right. And to bind Asmodeus the evil spirit, because she belonged to Tobias by right of inheritance. The self same time came Tobit home and entered into his house, and Sarah, the daughter of Raguel, came down from her upper chamber. So that's it, brothers. So that, brothers. So yeah. So just just a lesson on on being spiritual, man, because it's the spiritual world out there. Okay, we are in this because we have the power to see things that other people don't. In other words, in the spirit, and to understand certain things that happen in our everyday lives, that are caused by spirits, every day, every single day. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna close out the lesson. And I hope brothers were edified. Like I always say, if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit subscribe, and also hit the bell right there to your right, and that way you know when I upload a video. So that way you if you want to see current videos or whatever that I put up, you'll know right away by hitting that bell. Okay, so with that, this has just been another lesson. Elder Soccer Run, from the GMS New York camp. Signing off. Shalom.